something went through and ripped it apart, or it broke everything or something. You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. So yesterday we did 8 loads in the Mac, 6 in the International of grass. That's the best day we've done. Today we got about 20 acres that I'd like to get done, and then that puts us in a very good situation for finishing third at the beginning of this week. So got the mower back on the tractor, gonna put some fuel in it and get down the road. I'll go mow. It's not supposed to be 90. It's supposed to actually be a pretty good day. High of like 80 something. Drying won't be as fast, but it'll be bearable to work in. So appreciate you guys watching along, but we'll dive into this. Y'all hungry? I'm hungry. Let's stop, get a breakfast sandwich. Yep, quick breakfast sandwich. We're on our way to go mow now. This is car gonna go. Granted, this is second cut because it was so wet we couldn't get out on here, but like, look at it. It hasn't headed out. There's so much feed here. It's absolutely crazy. So gonna have a good day. I just hit something. What the hell's going on here? Not much here, but it didn't get fertilized. I really gotta fix this door lock, because it's always popping up. So these are all still the original knives, which is wild. So we'll get this mowed off, get the rake on this quick, because it's gonna dry down. But yeah, usually we change knives a few times a cutting. We change a few knives a few times during the cuttings usually. Just because of how many rocks we have, and it hasn't been that case. So I'm really impressed with how well this mower has taken rocks, and it's not built as heavy as our other one, but our other one had conditioners in it. So I believe this mower is superior compared to that one. We don't need conditioners. But there's a rock floated right over. It was on my edge. It already had floated over. And we're still on the original set of knives, so I'm trying to think how many acres we mowed with it. 100. I bet we're close to 150 acres, maybe 125 acres on it. We've never, with that other mower, we never got around to it. So I don't know if it's how the knives are laid out or how it jumps over. There's not a lot of weight holding it down, or not a lot of weight to it. I think it weighs 3,700 or something, it says. I forget, I should know. So yeah, where I am right now, we mowed it and then it rained, and then it was so wet that there's standing water. So I do have some ruts in the field, and I think the landscape guys got stuck because, well, let me show you. I pulled in here and I'm like, huh, wonder what they did there. And it's all, but you can see on the driveway that there was tire tracks. So I think the landscape guys tried to turn around, or car tried to turn around, and well, they backed into the field and got stuck. Maybe I'll disc this field and we'll seed into it this fall. Maybe, I'm thinking. Definitely got to smooth it out because we made some ruts pulling the rake through. Chopper wasn't bad because we chopped it way later, but the rake kind of dragged through it. That was the worst part of it. But I just chopped this stuff on the ground. We didn't put fertilizer on it because I wasn't really sure what we were going to do as far as how wet it was. We'll get a half a load out of it. Then we'll go up the road and we'll get some feed out of that. Yeah, coon mower, really glad. We've been having the discussion of conditioners, no conditioners between a bunch of us. The hay guys, oh, you need conditioners for this or that. I don't think you do. I think it dries down faster with no conditioners, especially being laid out flatter. That's just my opinion. Drop a comment below what your thoughts are on conditioned feed against non-conditioned feed. Frankly, I don't think you need them. I don't think the cost and the horsepower suck down and the fuel burn really justifies it. So this Beamer behind me tried to go around me while I was slowed down on a corner because there was a guy with a bicycle and a kid, like a young kid, and he started going around me. Anybody ever heard the joke about a porcupine and a Beamer? What's the difference between a porcupine and a Beamer? With a porcupine, the pricks are on the outside. I know. Good dad jokes. So, we are heading home, grab the rake, put the rake back over there. Andy's supposed to come at 12. I might have him pulled off and he'll pick me up. And then, yeah. The lighter stuff will be ready pretty quick. The heavier stuff I'm not going to rake till I absolutely need to. All part of it. Went around me, I'm in a 25. I'm doing 27 actually. Like, definitely the prick is on the inside of that. It's been 25 for like the last quarter mile. So, people in such a rush. They got nowhere to go, but they're in a rush. And off we go with the rake. So, previous videos of me repairing the rake, there's a lot of comments like, oh, you need to buy a new one, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Or they're money pits. All in all, we're like $8 grand into this rake throughout the last 3 years that we've owned it. Like $8 grand total. So, I don't know, that's pretty good for getting into it. I bought it sight unseen, online auction, and it definitely needs some love now, but we'll get around to it. It won't be anything too bad. It just takes some time, and getting coon parts right now is like ridiculous. Like, they keep using the COVID excuse that they can't get parts and things like that, and that might be some of it, but overall, I can get parts from Germany for the chopper that's almost 30 years old. Come on. So we'll go rake it up, and then it'll go pretty quick. Got the one down the road raked, got this one raked. One load maybe, and then Outback's probably gonna be like 4 loads, maybe 5. There's a ton of feed out back because we skipped it, but this stuff is looking good. So Andy's here to pick us up, and Yanko's all revved up, fueled up, everything checks out good. Resharpened knives after some damage yesterday with the rocks, and well, we're gonna head down the road. The Mac's good. Andy's all about it. It's not as hot today, so he'll be ready to rock and roll. And let's go see what we can get done. My brother's driving the green truck again, so that's always helpful. And I don't know, maybe my father will jump in the semi if we need him. Otherwise he's gonna pack bunk and push up and pack and everything else. I what it just did, but something went wrong. Something came apart. The steer bar's all pushed forward. It was going good, and bam, something came apart. Something went through and ripped it apart, or it broke everything or something. I don't know if the threads are all junk now or what. I guess I better get in there and find out. Yeah, haven't had to do this in a while. Oh yeah, pushed some knives back the other day. Breaker bar. I didn't wear shorts today, should have. Yeah. So, here's what we have. Rock damage, or something damage, and it stripped all the threads out of this one. Yep. So something hard came through here, which we figure it's a piece of a rake again, and did some damage. The moved ones I'm not so worried. Before corn I'll go through and we're going to replace all of them because they got notches. Alrighty, gotta get that broken piece out and go. Got a ride from Tama, so we're back here. That one started stripping out, so I took it right out. I'm not even going to worry about straightening these out. We're going to finish grass and then I'm going to go through and put all new knives on. Make sure everything is straight, good, perfect. So I got a new knife, well, new to this chopper knife. Feed. It's been a long time since I've really been defeated, and today defeated me. Putting metal through the chopper. Yep. Ripping that knife off. Did a lot of damage, I think. So, got 2 loads chopped, and yeah, it's plugging itself. Well, I guess that's gonna do it for today. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna tear this apart, see what I need, order some overnight parts tomorrow from Weavers or get it off the other chopper. Maybe switching a shear bar, because this one's got a wicked bend to it now, and looking at the blower paddles, making sure everything's set. I think it destroyed something back there, so they shut that window. I hate that they leave windows in the tractor open. We still haven't lost our rake arm. Not the one that was on earlier. The one that we welded, so that's made it. Yeah. Alrighty, I'm gonna go do some wrenching. I appreciate you guys watching along. Today did not go anything that I thought, but all part of it. Yeah. Hopefully tomorrow be a better day, so appreciate it. See you guys on the next. Well, you guys didn't think I was just gonna go home and sit around and do nothing, right? Moved them all. We're lined up now. So, some damage to them. We'll get some new knives for corn. Spins nicely. So all I gotta do is cut our housing or accelerator in the morning, and then hopefully back to it. Now, I'm gonna go home. It is 10 o'clock at night, so appreciate you guys watching.